I'm Fabio Bezerra. I work for an NGO called For Africa, where I'm the DEO director. So I'm leading work on design, monitoring, evaluation, accountability, and learning. As an organization, we work in 8 countries, mostly on Eastern and Southern Africa, focusing on community development, with the aim in the long run to really support communities to become self-sufficient. The way that evidence comes into place is to really inform not just if we're doing the right things, but if we're doing the right things according to the perspective of these communities. So we are a 40-year-old organization. Throughout history, we had a strong experience with humanitarian and emergency work, and when we transitioned in the past 5 years to work strongly with development, there was a big need to also incorporate in that more thinking, more learning, more data and evidence on how our programming is working, on how the communities themselves define self-sufficiency, and how are we measuring and tracking this evolution in self-sufficiency across the time. So as a DEO director, and then in this position, which is quite interesting, unique, and challenging, to not only generate evidence, to lead on the technical aspect of evidence production, but also mediating and being an evidence broker in our interactions with our program teams, with the other stakeholders, be it the community or the government themselves. Being in an event like Evidence 2025 is always a driver. We normally, when on our day-to-day, we are immersed in the work, we're looking at the data, we are thinking about how to use that, and there is a risk that we are narrowing our vision to that particular work that we're doing. Being here, it opens our view to what others do, be it in the work, the same area of work that we are at For Africa, we also from the government, from academia, areas where we are not interacting with on a day-to-day, but gives us ideas about how to innovate, teaches us how to work with evidence in different ways as well. So we come to share, but we mostly come to listen. And that listening is really, I think, the main benefit of these events. We have people here from all sorts of backgrounds, all sorts of experiences, and we definitely leave transformed after all this inspiration. Yesterday was quite a special moment, not only because of all the sessions that that together, as the saying says, together we can go further. So I thank Evidence 2025, I thank ACED for this opportunity as well, and I hope that whenever we meet again in 2 years for the New Evidence Conference, we have even better results and more incredible experience to share.